everyone, I'm Crisppy the Ashe, and welcome to my yearly Meet the Artist Q&A. I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit off. I am feeling a little bit sick. But anyway, it has been a wild year, and I don't even know where to begin. A lot has happened. I have loved, I have lost, I have gained, I have done and not done. Many things that I do and do not regret this year. And I would like to take a moment to thank you, my friends, old and new, for coming along on this journey with me. And I cannot wait to see what this coming year brings. But before I begin, I would love for you guys to take a moment to watch the Q&A I did last year. I will link it in the description and put it on screen at some point in this video. For starters, I am just going to go ahead and answer some basic questions about myself. Most of this information will be on the finished product anyway, but hey, may as well. Also, compared to last year, I may answer some of the same questions to see how far I've come. I will also be answering some different questions that I've gotten from my lovely friends. So let's get started. Obviously, my name is Tyler, also known as Crisppy the Ashe. At the time of making this video, I am 18 years old. My favorite color is orange. My MTBI personality is ENTP. I don't know my Enneagram, please do not ask. I am a Leo, I'm 5'8", and I am from the eastern United States. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get on to the questions I have gathered from the local consensus. What is your favorite animal? Last year's answer was a stingray. I believe that answer remains unchanged, but I've also developed a fascination for jellyfish. Over the summer, we went to the beach down in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and I actually got to swim with some of the wild stingrays out on the coast. And it felt like I had just accomplished a life goal. During that same trip, we also found crabs and these massive beached jellyfish. So overall, it was just a very magical experience. Next question. If you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be? I don't particularly eat ice cream all that much, so by default, I have forgotten every ice cream flavor to ever exist. So upon doing some research, I think that I would be a pumpkin pecan cheesecake ice cream from Brewster's in a waffle cone, because I am pretentious like that, and also fall is my favorite time of the year. But my favorite ice cream would probably be black cherry chocolate chip from Grater's. I remember I was up in Cincinnati, Ohio, and me and my dad went to a Grater's across the street from one of my favorite restaurants, and that was the flavor I got, and I absolutely loved it. I wanted to answer this question on the video because I thought it was really funny, and I want to preface, this question is from someone I've known for like actual years. And they asked why I decided to call myself Tyler. It never really crossed my mind that they wouldn't know this, but for everybody else who was wondering the same thing, that's my real name. It is not a joke. It is not a dead name. I was born with it. That is my name. My name is Tyler. Hi, how are you? That's what it is and what has always been and probably what always will be. English? Okay. Which I guess I can take this and go into how I chose my handle, Crisppy the Ashe, or Crisppy Ashe. Ashe, quote unquote, comes from my middle name because at the time I was having an edgy phase and I thought it sounded cool, so it kind of stuck. And Crisppy is how I like most of my food. I'm just realizing how stupid all of this sounds. But I am not kidding. Bacon and bagels are what come to mind. And also in the handle, I added an extra P because I wanted to be quirky. And I like this handle, so I'm keeping it. what is your favorite video game? The answer was, is, and probably always will be Minecraft. It's the kind of game that you can always go back to. It's so simple, but also versatile, and there's so many things that you can do with it. It really expands your creativity, and that's what I really love about it. You can play on creative and just build things or blow things up, or you can play on survival if you want a challenge. I really can't say so much more about it. I love it. But there are times where I will go through phases of only playing like one game for a week or two or something like that. Like recently it's been Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is a really fun roguelike rhythm game. It has also been Animal Crossing, Slime Rancher, Minecraft Dungeons, The Amnesia Collection, Little Nightmares, Five Nights at Freddy's, Pokemon, Sky, Children of the Light, etc. But I think Minecraft will always consistently be my favorite game of all time. Do you have a New Year's resolution? I actually do, and I actually plan on working to keep it this year. Artistically, I want to improve on my shading style because I am very unhappy with it. I also want to be faster at drawing because I get distracted and unmotivated very easily, and that really impairs my desire and ability to get things done on time. As for a more general resolution, I just decided this recently. I've always tried to be as good of a friend as I can, but I want to be even better. I want to be the one that's easy to talk to, but at the same time, I don't want to say things simply for the comfort of others. I want to tell people what they need to hear and not just what they want to hear. I don't want people to be afraid of me. But at the same time, I also want to be more communally active. I'm going to try and be more active in Discord servers and on Instagram and on YouTube, etc. But in the end, I want to make it a point that I really do try, because I care a lot about the few people I have right now, and I want to make sure they really know that. I want to make sure that you really know that. These next two questions kind of go together. What programs do you use? All of the programs I use to draw and edit are, as always, posted in the description below. And how long does it usually take for you to finish a piece of art? Like I said earlier, I am extremely lazy and unmotivated, so at the quickest, I would say 1.5 to 2 hours. But one piece can take me several days to complete. Here's one that I was asked recently. What do you want to do with your life? As most of you know, art is more of a hobby for me, if anything. I would either want to pursue a career in marine biology or film editing, and not films like movies. I mean, I want to help content creators make content. I lived most of my life as a narcissist, always wanting to be the center of attention, wanting validation from everyone. I wanted to be cool and funny and all of that. I wanted to entertain people. That's all I really wanted. But over time, I realized I find more joy and satisfaction in making things for other people that help them create amazing content. I found working from the sidelines so much more fun, which is why I've made intros, I've helped moderate Discord servers, I've done everything I can for the benefit of others, and I find so much satisfaction in that. And if I could learn to do that for the rest of my life, that's what I would do. Thank you all so much for watching my 2022 Meet the Artist. Be sure to watch last year's Speedpaint as well. I think I've improved immensely. Also, make sure you read the description below. Let me know in the comments any other questions I may have missed, if you guys would like more voiceover content, and what other content you all would like to see on my channel. I am always open to suggestions and I love hearing your feedback. And that pretty much wraps everything up. I will see you all in the next video. See you soon. At the time of recording this, I am just over 5'7" and 17 years old. Number 6, where would you want to travel?